Yeah, next thing I know, it was thick as hell for real. So thanks everybody for coming. Everybody that bought merch. Jimmy had the kitchen on smash for real.
Oh yeah, man. Thank
People
you guys
showing
so
mad love.
much. For real, I seen some faces that I haven't seen in a long time really show up. I appreciate everyone for real. Like the people I haven't seen in mad long popping up. Giselle
really
and Perry are
out there.
in cahoots every time it's my birthday. I didn't even know that Giselle was finna be here. So automatically just surprised me at the California Clipper. I didn't even know what to do. So everyone after that, it was like kind of a blur because I was like, wait, Giselle's here though. So everyone's like, happy birthday, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I have to leave. I need to go figure out where Giselle is at because listen, I didn't know that they were gonna be here. So shout out to you guys.
Hell yeah. I'll tell you that shit all the time whenever like we do events and shit. I'll be like, Bailey, like you always think ain't nobody gonna come.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, it be too many motherfuckers in that bitch.
No, for real. I definitely was running around crazy.
I have to remind myself that. That's why I be telling you, Bailey, I be having to remind myself that because I be nervous too every single time for real, but it always ends up smooth for real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was mad nervous beforehand.
I was like, Nate, just follow my lead, boy.
Yeah.
I didn't really think I was gonna get up on stage. Like I literally, I have to get drunk enough, like, and then
Yeah, I got like too drunk, and
yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, wait,
I was like,
didn't
Perry,
take.
you got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh my god.
My drunk ass was out there. Fucking Steve played my song. I didn't know he was gonna play that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Usually when I perform some shit, I gotta go outside and like, all right, do I remember the lyrics?
Yeah.
Rapping and shit. He put that shit on spot. Like, oh man.
And of course, there's two songs that I didn't know the words to, but I'm up there trying to be your hype man. I'm just like, yeah, my two dance moves.
You got a little arsenal.
I got a few moves that are always good.
So yeah, shout out to everybody that performed to it. Shout out the boy Sko. Sko kicked it off first.
Yeah.
When like that's when I was really nervous. I was like, damn, ain't nobody here yet. Performances got to start. I was like, Jimmy, we got to push it back 10 more minutes. He was like, I don't know if we can, gang. Like,
Yeah.
but Sko came on. As soon as Sko came on, like I did the intro and I looked around. I'm like, all right, people started to get here now. It was smooth for real. And then after that, Jimmy went on. It was definitely people there when Jimmy played. Hey,
I mean, you fucking snapped, bro.
I never heard Jimmy
that
rap.
first song. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I never heard him
I mean,
rap.
I feel like, you know, you gotta. It's important to control the pace, and I really like to go for just kind of coming out super aggressively. You know? And
Sometimes you got
that
to.
one was it's actually like the intro track off No Coast. It's like Floodgates.
Yeah.
Me and Terry and Sko go back and forth on like the original version.
Yeah, and then you have like another verse that you added to it or whatever.
Yeah, so what I did was I took all of my pieces of that song and I smashed them together and just added extra shit in between and kind of like freestyle.
That makes sense because I heard it. Shit. I heard it. I was like, have I heard this before?
There are pieces of it that are like definitely the song, but then there's like little bridge parts that
I gotta run No Coast back.
It's definitely sick.
I had to let them know that I'm out here.
Period. Okay.
That's important too. When niggas is performing, what you said is like you got to control the pace for real. Because a lot of times you just come out and motherfucker just want to turn everybody up instantly.
Yeah.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
like
saying?
I really like to be. I think it's important to be dynamic in your set. You know, like that's how you keep people's attention. Like I don't really like when I see a show and it like is like too like unidirectional.
Yeah,
You
too
know
much
what
of
I mean?
one
Where
thing.
it's like,
Yeah.
Or like you got to kind of space the pacing out to where it's like, okay, maybe we come in aggressive and then we pull it back a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we go aggressive again, and then we slow it down for like 2 tracks, and then we like go back in, and we end on like a pensive note. You know what I mean? You get to control the flow of like what you're gonna do.
Exactly, for real. Cause yeah, motherfuckers come on, they be like, turn up. The next song, turn up again. Nigga, I just turned up for your last song.
For real. And if you're just gonna keep yelling at me the whole time, I'm not gonna turn up at all.
You always have some Playboy cards.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yo, for real. I'm grown as hell. Shit.
Yeah. Then we had Skull come out, Neb came out for you. Mel was in town randomly. That worked out perfectly
Wow,
for
that was
real.
crazy. Oh, man.
Oh yeah, Mel was there. Shout out Mel.
I was talking about it in the car ride over here. Like when Mel gets into her like passionate shouting rap bag, like that shit is
Unmatched.
crazy.
It's unmatched for real.
Yeah, shout out to Mel for
And
real.
then shout out Maddie did that.
Facts.
Maddie
Maddie was
fucking
up there
killed
fucking
it.
crushing that shit. Big shout out to Roy Kinsey, bro. Because listen, okay. Wow, my nigga, for real.
Yeah,
Roy's awesome.
Talk about like controlling the pace of the show. He really do that so well, for real.
Yeah.
He's like, shit, he does this shit. Yeah. That's why I always love, like, he continuously is always working on some shit.
Roy was the last performer, and like I noticed that a lot, it wasn't as many people there, but everybody that was there was engaged, for real. Everybody was dancing and shit.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Roy always, he understands the Tyler Perry concept of super serving the niche. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that's why Roy is so successful, is that he's so consistent in that fact of, like, he always super serves his niche. He knows what the people that love him are going to love. He knows how to bring new people in to his world, but like once you're there, like, he knows what his base wants, you know? And like, he just moves properly. Like, even on like the business aspect of things, like the way that he looks at, like, you know, being published and things like that.
Yeah.
It's just like
when I brought him on, I was like, damn, I didn't learn a lot about music and like how to move and shit from this nigga, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my biggest influences. Like, not even just in the city, but like period, for real.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Roy just like casually gets written about by like the Grammys and shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's very, it's giving a humble king.
And Roy definitely showed like a bunch of love to
and shout out to
Jose
what
Franco.
Is there, what is the person who performed with Roy? Mute?
Oh, Mute? Yeah.
Shout out to them, because I didn't even, first time meeting you. Thank you for showing up. But yeah, I definitely killed that shit.
Yeah, they ripped their ass.
Jose Franco murked that shit, yo.
For sure.
Shout out Jose Franco SSW. He murked it. He said that fucking cocaine line.
He did. He did
oh my God.
He did all the freestyles that he and I had been tracking and shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, it was his first song, and he was like, I lose $50 every time I sneeze. Everybody in the building was like, damn.
Sko said, damn, I ain't never done cocaine in my life, but that was a bar. He said that shit made me feel something.
Yeah, that nigga was drippy too. He had on the boots with the belt.
I see. Yeah. He had the Oscars.
Our boy Calfani's post where he was hyping him up, that shit had me rolling, gang.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even, you talking on Instagram?
Yeah.
See, I didn't even see none of the shit yet.
He was like, not the shoes matching with the belt. And he said, you got you on your shirt. You're going crazy. He had the big ass glasses on.
That's like a boomerang. You got to coordinate, so you can't stop there. You can't stop there. You got to keep going.
Coordinate.
Yeah, I was saying, so much time and my clothes going to coordinate.
Hell yeah. So yeah, shout out everybody that came through one more time.
Thanks to the California Clipper too for letting us occupy that space.
Yeah, shout out my boy Darian for helping us set that shit up. And yeah, we're gonna be bringing some more to you. Me and Jimmy already plotting, so we checking for the end of the summer. We gonna do something for y'all, for real.
Hell yeah. Thanks again so much, you guys. Best birthday ever. And I had a perfect hangover to go with a perfect birthday.
Yeah, me too. I was just telling y'all before we started. That's how I know I was hungover, because our nigga woke up. I'm like, damn, my lips dried at a mother. I was looking, I was like, I can't find no chapstick. I had to put some Vaseline on my lips, man.
It's hard out here.
I was just looking for all my shit. I was drunk as fuck. I was like, do I have everything? Because where is anything?
Yeah, that was like my whole vibe when I got back to the crib and was unloading. I was like, damn, I feel like
I'm missing something. Yeah, motherfuckers got down on me, bro.
Yeah.
Felt a little empty.
Yeah, we went to the Clipper afterwards, right? And I'm at the Clipper. I had to leave my beer there. Like, I had to...
Continental.
Continental. Went to Continental. And I looked around where I was at. And then I was like, I had all the show money in my pocket. I had computers and shit in the car. I was like, I'm a walking lick. I was
like, it's time to actually go.
I was like, I got to bounce for real. I was like, I can't even go to finish my drink. I got to bounce for real. Like, niggas will get down on you outside Continental for real.
They really fucking would, dude. Good for you for having your sound mind to...
I didn't even come...
You can buy another old style. It's okay.
Exactly. I didn't even go back in and say bye to Nate another. I was just like, I just thought about it. I put my hand in my pocket for something. I felt that big ass knot of money. I was like, oh shit.
Recipe for disaster. I was looking around. I was like, where the fuck is Perry?
I was drunk.
I'm like drunk as fuck walking around the bar looking for Perry.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all like niggas to get down on you out here, boy.
Yeah.
This Chicago.
This Chicago, nigga.
So, go ahead. Go ahead.
Jinx. No, I'm just kidding. We should have started with this, but R.I.P. to the motherfucking queen, okay?
God.
Tina Turner.
Man.
But she was
God, for
83
real.
years old, I think.
How old you said?
83.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh
R.I.P.
God, yo, R.I.P. Tina Turner for real.
Because
yo.
wow, amazing music, amazing legacy, and like such a hard life, you know, that she definitely shared with the world, and she didn't have to. She definitely didn't have it easy, and to still come up, like it's inspirational to women. Like I know she made like a lot of change.
She
with,
she like a symbol for survivors for real. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the back as far as I can remember, you know what I'm saying? That was the first time like. When I saw that movie, because that's the only thing I knew for real was the movie. You know what I'm saying? My mama used to watch that shit all the time. For real.
And like the hits, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But like that, she was like the poster child for like survivors. You know what I'm saying? And doing your thing after coming out of a crazy situation for real.
Yeah.
So yeah, R.I.P. Tina Turner, yo. That shit crazy. It's crazy how these celebrities be getting old as hell for real. Like I be looking at niggas at the game and shit. They in LA be playing, they have all the stars and shit out there. I'm like, damn, these niggas getting old for real.
Yeah, because we just see them through like, you know, we like grow up with them and stuff, and it almost seems like they don't age until you're like, oh yeah, that's a real person. Like, oh shit. Like, you know, mortality is real.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, some music. You want to talk about music first?
Let's do it.
Since we already on that shit.
Fetty?
Yeah, I came in there,
shit.
Fetty Wap, man. They finna lock my boy Fetty up for 6, yo.
I thought he was already locked up.
Well, he was locked up, but he wasn't sentenced yet.
Got it.
He ain't had no bail. You know what I'm saying?
What was it for?
So,
How long has he been locked up already?
I want to say it's like a year. Because he was on probation. I remember he was on probation and he did some stupid shit and showed some guns on IG like they always do.
Listen.
God.
Why is it always that?
and they
I'd be
took-
irritated, man.
Yeah, and they took that as a violation of his probation. And then they locked him up again, yo.
What
But like,
goofy behavior?
but like, that shit is crazy, yo. He got like his charge was originally like a drug trafficking charge. He had a bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying, hustling and shit. But like, that's what it be like. These niggas don't be really as rich as you think they is for real. You know what I'm saying?
Stop selling drugs once you
get to the thing.
what we doing?
Yeah, dead ass.
It's because niggas be addicted to money and that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Facts.
you get this one hit and you get cashed out or whatever, and then you upgrade your lifestyle, and then when they ain't coming through like they was before, you trying to maintain that. And like,
Niggas
what's
be
the only
getting
way?
the cash advance, and it be smooth until it's like, all right, like people know who I am, but like people don't really be put up like that. Like once they get signed and stuff, and they get the advance, it's not like their life just automatically changes, and they're in like Beverly Hills or something like that. It's like, nah, niggas still be in the hood. They still know the only way that they really knew how to make money.
It's just like, bro, don't sell drugs while you rap. Just make a better song. You get that check.
Make better songs.
But yeah, I mean, like I said the other day, like I'm gonna start calling it what it really is. Niggas is stupid for real. Like you can go back and say how the labels was robbing him and all of this bullshit, but no, nigga, if you would have played your cards right, you wouldn't have had to do that. And like niggas gotta start calling that shit out for real. Cause you remember that nigga had mad hits. He had like 5 hits on the Billboard chart at one time for real.
For sure.
Go to the studio.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you should be in there making music.
Or put that bread up. You know what I'm saying? He got that bread, put that bread up and try to invest that shit in some different shit. Like niggas be having business skills from selling drugs, but they just don't know how to move they shit around. Nigga, hire somebody to show you how to do that shit.
Dead
Nigga.
ass.
But you know, when niggas want to be buying all this other bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. It's insane that the nigga had to go back to selling drugs for real. That's insane, yo. But like that's how all the
Fast
niggas is.
money,
Like you
baby.
we just seen how Sleepy Hollow
I
and
was
them got
just
locked
about
up.
to say Sleepy Hollow on the same type shit, bro. Oh my gosh.
In his case, I'm like niggas ain't get it like they say they get it.
Yeah,
for
they
real.
starting to get the RICO charges on everybody, bro. Like not they just sitting in the bushes, like collecting a whole case about you before you even know that. Whatever, everyone knows that the feds be watching, but it's like, this is crazy. They be like, oh yeah, we've been looking for 10 years at what you've been doing, and now we really have a whole case against you. Like,
And it's like the self-snitching on songs. Too.
yeah,
It's
dead
like,
ass
why,
for sure.
bruh?
Man, free Jeff, okay? Because I
free
understand
fucking
the self-snitching shit, but
Okay,
like,
he's an exception.
fuck. It's just like, it is a part of it too, though. Like, fuck. Everyone's like, why would he be talking about this shit on
like-
the track? Like,
Well, in Sleepy Hollow case, I feel like it's the opposite than like Fetty Wap, because like the Sleepy Hollow and them niggas, like they wasn't really as popular as they said had they portrayed themselves to be for real. Like we knew about him, we knew about a couple of his albums and shit, but like he ain't really had no songs like that that's really giving him money because it really don't pay like that. Like I don't making music for so long, it's like it really don't pay like that for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas just be doing shit to be cool and they getting money doing other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Big cap.
And that's why you see every single rapper that is really going to be successful and have longevity, they always turn it into other brands. Mm-hmm. You have to.
You have to at this point, for real.
Yeah. That's why there's so many weak-ass clothing brands out here.
Or the other option is you then start signing other artists. Mm-hmm. Like, but you have to grow it into another business. Like, to me, really, just like being the artist is really just a launching platform just because of how fucking fickle the world is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're not, even if you're an excellent artist, you know, retaining the world's attention for so long is like, you know, to get even if you are a successful artist that hits the mainstream, to get to like a Doja Cat level, even like no comparison to the level that Drake is at, you know, just to get to where Doja Cat is at is like a 1 in a million chance. And like Doja Cat makes excellent music, but like I think a lot of people have a misconception that it's like about whoever makes the best product, but it's not.
No, it's never
really
been about that.
How you move and who you know and the fucking
Exactly
how you structure your moves. Yeah. But like even once you're there, you know, the best way to be broke in the music industry is to try and be the face.
Yeah. I mean,
like, everybody else makes more fucking money on
like
the
I always say,
bro.
like I always say, Ho said everything before. He said, skill so lyrically, I would be Talib Kweli.
Oh, yeah.
You know
I
what
thought
I'm
you
saying?
just said hoes and not hoe.
I got hoes.
But and then you
I got
also,
hoes in different area codes. That was a hit. R&B
hit,
Nate
bro.
Dogg.
Yo, I really wish I could have been an R&B singer in like the 80s going into the 90s because they got to say crazy shit in like a passionate ass voice for real.
yeah, Nate Dogg type nigga.
I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, Nate Dogg got to get some crazy.
To say I
bars
got hoes
I heard that
in different area codes. Now you bitches know about it. And what?
smoke weed every day.
Oh, for real.
Nate Dogg. He's great, though.
shit. I ain't gonna talk about the Dirk shit yet. I ain't really got to listen
haven't
to
even
it.
heard it.
I ain't even listened
Was
to it
that
all
a
the way.
shock drop?
Nah, because it was supposed to come out 2 weeks ago, and he said he moved it to do it.
Because that one single that he dropped with the kids singing on the choir was off that project, right?
What new Dirk?
Sko had me
It's
rolling.
with J. Cole. J. Cole's on the song.
So like,
Good.
yeah, the song with J. Cole on it. Sko hears it and he gets pissed in the car. He's like, "What the fuck, Lil Durk on? You got kids singing in the hook. You got kids singing in the hook like you Nas or some shit."
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say.
Ain't nobody
fuck with
trying
that.
to
I
hear that
can.
shit from Lil Durk.
Be what I want to be.
I fucked with that song for real. He got Alicia Keys on the intro. I heard the intro go. I was riding over here. I'll put it on. It's like, Dirk, tell us how you're feeling. I know your mind must have been fucked up when your family died. Let them know, Dirk.
That's how it starts.
Yeah, some shit like that.
He's really just poaching Kendrick's whole album concept or what?
I'm fucking dead, man.
I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna talk about it next week for real.
Yeah. I gotta sit down with it.
Yeah.
What
But
about this Offset shit, bro?
oh yeah, I saw this shit earlier,
Listen, I'm sick
and it kind of
of the lies and the deception, all right? Like,
yeah. So come to find out, moment, I saw this article earlier this week. I'm like, come to find out, Offset is not even related. It's like biologically related to them other
to
niggas. For
Quasar
real.
and Takeoff. Like, it's really fucking ugly.
I
for
thought
real.
this whole time that was they blood cousin. When the shit would happen, I'd be like, "Oh, that's they family." So ooh.
I guess if it was like back in the day, like it's just like wow, I still would love the music.
Well,
like it really
yeah, what
doesn't
a
matter
weird
if you
lie.
niggas are
That's
like,
like that-
related or not.
It's just like when I
You didn't
call
have to
y'all.
lie at all.
It's just like when I call y'all my cousins and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's some hood shit. It's something that niggas do.
For sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. But to ride it though, because I feel
They
like
was
they
riding
were
it.
definitely riding it because assume everyone, because like just like you said, like black culture, or whatever. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's my cousin. I'm
Yeah.
sure they
I call
had
y'all my
interviews.
brother and sister. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I'm sure that they had interviews and people were like, "Oh, are you guys like really cousins?" And they were like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I get it, Migos, but like, listen, like it's not that serious,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
We
how-
would have fucked with it regardless.
He did an interview with.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
Offset did an interview and he
You
was
could have
like,
just said y'all are friends. Y'all are called Migos. The Amigos.
Yeah, for real. Friends, not even family. Like, come on.
but like that's how I know. That's how I know he really don't fuck with them niggas no more.
Yeah, that's why.
Because it was in an
even
interview
coming out.
he put out this week and he said that shit like them not even my biological people. For
That's
real.
it shows, man.
but
Not the brotherhood breaking.
that's
R.I.P. Take off, man.
that's what I be said about this music show. All this shit is fake. Everything is fake.
Hell yeah.
It's not one thing that's not calculated that you see. Everything is calculated and thought through. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, everyone wrote the narrative before they said it.
No, for real. That's why I be approaching my shit like I be approaching it for real. Because I'm already knowing that. It didn't even say that I didn't say. I was like, what? Word? Like, that's not what I... you know what I'm saying? Every single time, for real.
The facts, man. Fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, shit. What else I got for music? I don't really got too much off music.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
finna
really,
go...
like, nothing really happened this
I
week.
know. All I know, I'm finna go see that new Little Mermaid, though.
Oh, it's out.
You
that
have to
motherfucker
go
out.
see it. Isn't
I might
that
have to
shit
go
on
see it.
fucking, isn't that shit on like Disney
Hell
Plus or
no.
some shit?
Hell no, that ain't on Disney Plus yet. It's gonna be on there soon, but it's not on there right now. But they say that shit finna be...
That shit came out today, right?
Yeah, yesterday, I believe.
I think it came out today.
Okay.
That shit said like this Friday. I seen the billboard or something, and it was like this Friday. I don't know. I'm good, bro. I'm not
I'm
gonna like
super good.
I'm
run
not good.
to go see these fucking little kid ass movies. Like,
Nah,
I'm
that
grown
shit
as
finna be
hell.
good as hell. Halle singing
How
like a
do you
motherfucker
know?
on there. Cause I
Yeah.
love that one movie. I love all the remakes Disney be doing for
Yeah,
real.
but see, Perry subscribes to that shit.
I'm heavy on it
On
for
the
real.
other hand, do not. I'm
Yeah,
just grown now. Like I don't care.
Nah, but
I
it's
definitely
some,
feel like I'll never see that movie.
it's some
Yeah.
jams on the Little Mermaid. I want to hear Halle sing.
But I never wanted the rendition. Like I grew,
Oh, the
and I know
soundtrack goes crazy.
I know how
Soundtrack finna
fucked
go
up
stupid.
Disney was, but like that really meant a lot to my childhood. Like when I was younger, like I was definitely severely like sheltered, and like Disney, like I grew up with that shit. So like, you know, I am about remake shit. Like I don't want I don't want real people singing these songs. Like
Yeah.
I loved Little Mermaid. I don't want real people to do that because even if it's a song that I fuck with, I know it's gonna be like a revision or whatever.
Well, one thing about the Disney remakes that's there, like the Disney remakes be shot for shot, word for word, the same as the other ones. You know what I'm saying? They just be like updated visually.
I don't want to
Yeah.
see a human
'Cause, like,
as a CGI
Yeah.
mermaid,
I
bro.
like these movies because I like cartoons. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Not people. That
Well, like,
she is going to be CGI mermaid. Like
I mean, and it just bring back the like when I seen
flip her
Lion
tail
King.
a little bit.
When I seen Lion King with who was that? With Beyonce and Childish Gambino.
See, I didn't see that shit.
What?
either.
Yeah, she was Nala
They were
and he
the
was
voices.
Simba. They were the voices. Lion King.
Oh, that's different.
okay.
Yeah, look.
Yeah,
I
I thought it was just them two. Like,
he thought
kicking
it was like cats. Like they were dressed up as like lions.
No, but like,
Samuel L. Jackson and Scar,
but
just people.
first T going through it, I was quoting everything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's literally word for word exactly the same.
Really?
For real. Yeah. That's how they always do the shit. But I only said that to say that they say this shit finna be the fourth $100 million movie that came out this year.
Damn, 100 M's.
This is the fourth one to make 100 million on
What are the other ones?
I don't know the other ones, but I said to say that you think niggas going back to the show now?
Yeah,
Cause before that shit was dead for real.
it's super dead.
I still feel like it's almost kind of because
I-
HBO Max
kinda-
really be.
Yeah, it's everything.
Before
I feel
you
like
get a
it's
chance
still-
to go to the
Yeah.
show, you'll see the ad. You're like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, I didn't even have to go to the show. HBO Max got that shit.
I
Let's
feel
go.
like it's still super dead. Like, you know what I mean? In comparison, you know.
Yeah, it's still expensive as fuck.
You know, it's definitely expensive as hell for
Yeah.
real.
Evan, what was the last movie you went to go see? We just saw a movie. I can't remember what it even was, man.
Y'all
Yeah.
saw Babylon.
We saw that Air movie.
Oh, yeah,
And we
yeah.
went to the show for that.
Oh, y'all went to the show to go see that? Yeah, that shit was on TV instant. I saw that shit on
See?
Hulu.
You see
Yeah,
what
I
happens?
started it.
You
I
see
didn't finish it.
No, it was on Amazon. It's
How
on
was
Amazon.
it?
It was
Actually,
alright.
It was
Yeah.
pretty good.
It was
yeah.
alright for real.
I'm glad I wasn't wearing like a Jordan 1 while
Yeah.
I was in that bitch. I definitely had the swoosh on in that motherfucker, and I was like, I feel corny.
Yeah, I
Could have
definitely,
worn anything else.
I definitely asked my girl. We were talking about going to see it in the theaters. me and my girlfriend, I was like, should we wear Jordan 1s?
I wish I would have seen everyone's feet too, because a lot of people were like, listen,
Yeah, right.
I'm about to wear the uniform.
Got a flashlight in the movie theater.
It's not a lot of shit that I will actually go to the movies to see for real. But like when I see trailers and shit, I just be like, I see that out. Like I want to see. Last thing I want to see was Cocaine Bear.
But I would never pay that in the theaters to see that. And then before I knew it, that shit was on Peacock. And I was like, Evan, I'm putting it on right now. Saves all that bread because it was stupid as fuck. It was like kind of funny or whatever and witty. But it's like, damn, I would have been so pissed off paying money to see that.
Yeah, but I think since movies is coming back up, more people going, they finna stop putting that shit on early. I think for real.
I don't know. HBO Max found a lane for that though. You know what I mean?
You see, they switched. It's not even HBO Max no more. It changed on my birthday on Tuesday. It's just Max now. You got to download a new thing.
You don't have to download a new thing.
Oh, you don't? I had to download a new one on my TV.
It literally just acted regular.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about it with Germ. I didn't even have to re-log in or anything. It was just like, it was a blue screen.
I downloaded the new one. I downloaded the new one and it automatically logged me in and shit. But they got mad shit on there now, boy. It's literally TV for real.
It's fine. There's just like a lot. I wish they had the little previews like Netflix because the fact
I hate
that
them goddamn previews.
But wait, the fact that I don't know what it is, like I be on HBO Max scared to click on shit. I'd be like, oh, well, this is new, but I have no idea what it's giving at all. So like, do I click on it? Like. And they also have weird shorts on there too, because me and Evan were watching it the other day, and there was one about like, it looked like it was gonna be a whole movie, and this is me trying to click onto some shit like, oh, I'll discover a new movie without ever seeing it before. It was about this like girl who's in a wheelchair who convinced her best friend to help her rob a bank because her and her grandma are gonna get kicked out. And I was like,
what the fuck?
This might be fucking decent, because Shorty like watched like heist movies. She's like obsessed with them, like loved watching them, like Italian Job and shit like that. And she like went through all of them and like sat her friend down and was like, okay, I need you to help me rob this bank. And like, she was dead ass because she was like, look, you have to be inconspicuous. No one will ever expect a girl in a wheelchair to rob a bank. Bro, whole time, that shit was a short, bro. That shit was 8 minutes. Me and Evan were automatically like enthralled, tapped in, and then they ran the credits. I was like, this isn't even a whole movie. Why is it just in the mix with all the movies? Shouldn't there be a line for shorts? Like 9 minutes. Like what the fuck?
I saw a stupid ass movie the other day. It was it had what's buddy name from Lord of the Rings? Frodo.
Elijah Wood.
It had Frodo ass, and he was a teacher at
now that you know his name, still refer to you waited to hear his name only to revert back to Frodo.
It had Frodo ass. He was teaching at an elementary school, and all the little kids turned into zombies.
What the fuck?
And they was trapped in the school with the little kids and zombies. It's called Cooties.
Wasn't he in the faculty?
He was in the faculty.
That's hilarious because that's automatic what I thought of. I'm like, he's a teacher and what? I know it wasn't zombies.
That's a great ass movie too.
It is a great movie.
Faculty a good ass. I'll watch that.
Shout out Usher in that bitch.
That's one of them good ass movies that if it's on TV, I'll watch it for real.
So
the Faculty was on right now. I'll watch it.
Josh Hartnett with that gap and them squinty ass fucking eyes.
What was they snorting in that movie? It wasn't coke.
Everything else.
I don't know what they was doing because that's the shit that killed. That's the shit that killed the zombies. Remember?
Not
the aliens.
Yeah. I was about to say, wasn't it aliens?
Adderall or some shit.
Same thing. Whoa.
Remember he had it in the pen cap. He was selling it. Remember?
I don't remember like that. Perry has an impeccable fucking memory to be like a stoner just like me. He'd be like, remember that one time, that one movie we saw last year, that one part where they said this? I'm like, what?
Well, see, that's the difference.
I can't remember yesterday.
I don't retain information like that.
That's the difference between me and Bailey for real. Like, I remember the plots and like the lines of the movie. Bailey pull up a random white woman on her phone and I'll be like, who the fuck is that?
That was the main character in the movie.
Bailey be like, she said a name. I'll be like, who the fuck is that?
I was like, that was the janitor in that one movie at that one time with that one girl and Meryl Streep. Like, you know?
Yeah, I never know who anybody is, bro.
I don't know who it is.
I love doing that shit. Oh my gosh.
Well, shit, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the break song.
Who you got?
I'm gonna play the new song by Mute. She impressed me yesterday.
Yes, shout out Mute. Really fuck with
big
you.
shout
Thank
out.
you
Rap
so
your
much.
fucking
Big
ass
love.
off.
Big
Hell
love.
yeah.
I love meeting new friends.
Hell yeah, they just dropped the single called "Get That."
Period.
What it came out yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let that ride. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. That was Mute. We get that. And featuring shit, I don't even know how to say this motherfucking name. We ain't gonna say. You say that motherfucking name?
I'm smooth.
Yeah. But yeah, that was Mute, yo. Yeah, they played it at the show last night.
Yeah. Shout outs to you. Boo.
Songs with Roy Kenzie and shit. That's how we got put up on it. So yeah. First story I got is tech multimillionaire Brian Johnson.
Bro.
This guy, he's a multimillionaire. He's focused all of his his money and everything and all his resources toward becoming a person in perfect health. I seen a video with him and he was talking about how he got a team of people that like ration his food and like they scan his body and they see what nutritions that he missing and shit, and then they ration his food off certain calories per day type shit.
That's crazy.
He does all sorts of different crazy like
It's giving
experimental shit.
1984.
On God, for real. Bailey just said, I showed up the picture. Bailey said he looked like Data off of Star Trek.
He do for real. He definitely like he would be that kind of guy. Or it's giving like
What's his name?
Brian Johnson. Brian with a Y.
It's giving like Ken doll or whatever. Like if y'all saw
that
his
is a
hair
regular
and
ass
shit.
name.
But recently the nigga was in the news because he recently just started to he's under the process of replacing his blood with his 17-year-old son's blood.
Yeah, that shit is weird as fuck. Like
Yeah.
I'm looking at the article right now. I'm like, that shit is insane. That shit sound like a movie.
Yeah, when you told me that, I was like, I don't know how to feel about
Yo,
that. Is that a good thing?
His left titty hangs significantly lower than his right titty. For real.
Stop. Is that what it says? The
No,
fuck?
I'm looking at a pic. Hold on. let
Where
me
are the
zoom in.
pictures? I only see the picture of his face.
That's his old side.
His left titty is sagging.
That's his
bro.
old side.
That's his old side. That's why he
Wait,
can,
that's him and that's his son?
That's his old side. Yeah, it must be his old
I'm
side.
fucking dead. That shit is weird as fuck. Is the son okay with this?
I
He's
mean,
not even 18 yet.
I'll be like, damn, like how much blood you trying to like? I need my blood.
But are they like swapping it? Like,
Your
is he
body
giving his son
regenerates your
his?
blood. I'm sure that they're pulling his blood over a period of
Yeah.
time and then just doing a full transfusion like chemotherapy where they're just like cycling your blood out.
That shit is weird. It feels
Or
like
is that
weird.
what they do with like dialysis, right?
Yeah.
Is that what dialysis is?
Something like that.
I have no idea.
They literally like swap the blood
me.
out of your body. They pull the blood out of your body, run it through a machine to clean it, and then they pump it back into you.
That's
So
I
I'm
thought
sure
dialysis had something to do with pee. I'm not gonna lie.
But
I did. I definitely did. I don't know. Maybe
my
not.
my thing with this shit is that like when I think about like health shit, like I be trying to enjoy my life. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's little things that I have to like take away so I could like maintain a life in order to enjoy.
Yeah.
But like the whole point when motherfuckers like do everything they can to achieve the most perfect health, but you ain't living at that point.
Right, because now, yeah, that's why I said it's giving 1984. Like,
all that to fuck around and get like shot or something.
Yeah.
no, deadass, or get into like a car accident. Like, fuck.
yeah.
Like,
I
Exactly.
mean, I
yo.
think he's just taking it too far. I think that wellness is super fucking important.
No, for sure.
It is,
The
but
most important thing that you can do for your fucking self and your longevity is to at least try and take care of yourself.
yeah, that's
in
what I was
ways
saying.
that are manageable and sustainable for you.
For
does
you,
that
exactly.
help though? So him
No, but, like,
swapping blood, like, is
I
that
don't
a
know.
scientific thing that will do something?
mean,
like,
I
I
don't
know
know.
what it sounds like to us, like, oh, the fountain of youth,
But,
but
like-
like, is this a thing, or is it
Yeah,
just
it doesn't
like he's
really
just
make
getting
sense to me.
regular blood?
I
Like,
mean,
I guess in terms of like white blood cells and like antibodies, it could be performatively boosting. I don't know, but like in terms of like, I guess in theory, like if someone has a different blood oxygen level, it could affect it, but that is really more relative to like your muscle tissues and cardiovascular system. than
Right.
your
I'm sure this nigga
blood.
got a whole team of niggas doing research. I'm sure like
Yeah,
they,
I mean, there
they-
sure has to be a
they-
fucking reason.
yeah.
I'm sure that they worked it out.
and like it's a lot of shit that like we don't even know. We don't even know shit about the human body for real. A lot of shit they be saying they be guessing for real.
yeah, I'd be
You know what I'm
like,
saying? There's so much experimental
it's
shit.
getting pretty fucking dialed in with a lot of shit though. Like now that we've like bridged the gap of like peptides and shit like that, like you're within the next like 20 years, you're gonna be able to see like steroid level growth at a like fucking like sustainable compound.
And they
Because like collagen peptides can just fucking
Yeah.
It's really crazy, bro.
All I know is that there's some food I can't give up for real. There's some things in this world I
You don't
cannot
need to give up
up
anything.
Jimmy's on also background though. Jimmy's on his like health journey. Shout out
But,
to
like,
Jimmy, but he be like really knowing
easiest
about
way
this
to think
shit.
about it. We've complicated the idea of what eating healthy looks like. Okay, if you want to fucking lose weight today or maintain the same weight or whatever, this is the fucking basic science of it.
I'm taking notes.
So let's say that Nate, you were like, I want to get more lean, and that's my main goal. I would like to lose excess fat. You're gonna stay in a slight caloric deficit. So let's say it takes your body 2,000 calories a day to run. You're gonna eat 1,800 calories a day. You're gonna eat 1 gram of protein per pound that you weigh. As long as you get that fucking protein, eat whatever the fuck else you want. You can fill in the gaps with pizza. You can fill in the gaps with fucking ice cream. As long as you are retaining a protein intake of 1 gram per pound and are maintaining a caloric deficit, you're going to lose weight and retain your muscle.
Yeah, because
It's very fucking simple.
Yeah, I mean that's why they get
sustainable.
I couldn't fuck around and just eat like chicken and rice every day.
I mean, I love that shit. Don't get me wrong.
Like a dry ass chicken breast.
But like they get them.
I don't
That's why
gotta
they
be
got
dry,
those
baby.
apps.
You can finesse the chicken
Oh,
breast.
I already know.
That's why they got those apps where you like log your food and shit. And
Yeah,
tell you
I mean, we overcomplicate the idea and think that it needs to be extreme when it doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking
Sponsor
about.
us. I'm just
I'm talking
kidding.
about over when motherfuckers be going overboard on that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It's
niggas.
not sustainable.
Yeah.
Your diet and your health plan has to be somewhat enjoyable for you to commit to it.
Yeah.
That's just a fact.
1,000%,
Once you see results, it's easier to commit to things that feel harder to commit to in the beginning. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't know.
That's the
I
thing.
believe everything in
That's the
moderation. I'll
thing.
be
Like,
alright.
whenever I get back into the gym, the first like 2 weeks of this shit is so hard until I start seeing a little something. Once I start seeing it, I be like, all right, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing of like working out and getting into like dialing in your wellness. I think like the most important thing that it teaches you in a real world sense is delayed gratification.
Yeah.
You're not going to go to the gym and work out today and see the results today.
Shit, I be feeling like
gonna
that
do
every
it-
time I finish
you're gonna
workout.
do it
If I went
every
hard, I'm
day.
like, yup,
You're going to do it every
You're
day.
like, damn,
for
I'm
a
kinda
year.
ripped.
Yeah.
You're going to do it every
This
day
happened
for
today.
a year, you know? And then you're going to look back at a
Strong
picture,
as hell.
at a picture from a year ago and be like, damn, I went crazy.
Yeah, the motherfuckers on Instagram take a picture every day.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like, I mean, I did niggas be changing though.
Yeah, don't nobody go through my hidden album because it's just all progress pics. It's really big.
I feel you. I definitely got some hidden albums of like, yeah, work in progress.
Like at this
You are
point,
mad brolic.
At this
right now.
point, y'all can check out the hidden album. Like I'm going crazy, but it's loud.
Thanks for the wreck.
That shit, that
Get
shit,
my phone.
that shit remind me of this. Like when you on the gram and motherfuckers be talking about wellness and shit and like what you need to do. Like you should do this. You should do this. Woo woo.
You said, who the fuck are these people?
Yeah, I be like, who the fuck is these people for real?
Who are you and how do you know better than me?
I hate when motherfuckers be on that shit or like, cause you know, like I be searching for ways to like grow the podcast, marketing ideas, and niggas be talking. I be like, who the fuck is this nigga? I look at they shit, I ain't got shit on there. Or like when motherfuckers be telling me about I seen another thing. This chick was like, you should be eating dandelions that grow. Dandelions grow all over the United States, and they actually are very good for this and this and this. You should eat this dandelion. I mean,
But why wouldn't I
drink
just make
Malort.
dandelion tea or something? I'm not gonna
Malort
eat
all the time.
That does not sound
But
delicious
she was like,
at
yeah, I'm
all.
gonna dig it up. She gonna dig it up. She showed herself doing it, but then I was like, who the fuck is this girl? Why would I just eat dirt?
Did you know that bitter food is actually like anti-cancerous, and that one of the reasons that cancer is so prevalent in American society is
It's 'cause people
that
hate bitter food.
We've eradicated bitter from our diet altogether. Like American people cannot fucking take it. You look at like African culture, there's like bitter melon, so many truly bitter foods.
That
So it's
makes
like
sense.
you don't see these same digestive gut issues. And obviously they have different issues that they deal with. But like back to the wellness shit, is like people we're poisoning ourselves.
I mean,
it all comes back to your food.
I understand that. I'm just saying, like, what if I go out? I'm talking about eating plants. I'm talking about eating weeds from outside. Like, what if I eat this shit and something happened to me? Like, you ain't held no kind of life.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be eating like street dandelions. But dandelions are regularly ate in like Italian cuisine and a bunch of different.
It tastes
cultures. Good. It tastes like a bitter asshole.
I was just about to say. I mean, usually
you never
when I
bit
drink
a dandelion when you were a kid.
What?
You never bit a dandelion when you were a kid?
No.
I probably did.
No.
Sorry.
I blew the dead one.
Don't apologize.
Sorry for partying, you guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Every
I
time
had a bowl cut and shit. I was biting dandelion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm just saying, especially since they made it into this real
They go
thing,
hand in hand.
and everybody just be talking and shit on the real thing. These motherfuckers ain't gonna be having no goddamn experience and nothing they talking about.
I mean,
real.
everyone's trying to be an influencer.
Or like when motherfuckers
that's where it starts.
Yeah,
from.
motherfuckers be talking about like politics and shit. I'm like, nigga, you work at wherever. Where do you work, nigga?
Do you work?
I remember when the Ukraine conflict first started. Somebody like we were watching a TikTok video and this guy was like, he showed a video of a girl talking about like, I don't really know much about the Ukraine, and then he was like, it is okay to just stop right there.
Yeah.
You don't need to have a fucking opinion on everything, especially when you don't
preface
know
it like
anything
that.
about it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like you don't need to just like puff out your little chest and give somebody advice when you don't have shit figured out.
And you started with that.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to proceed to
But I'm
talk
about to get it
about it.
like, yo, it's okay to just not know for real.
Facts. Everyone's trying to be a
Yeah.
little fucking know-it-all. We
Yeah.
get it. You guys know. You guys are the first to do it. True
but
to
like,
it.
yeah.
Not new to it.
especially on that politics shit. Like motherfuckers be talking, niggas be working their regular jobs, and I'll be like, sometimes, G, like, I don't need to know about none of this shit. Maybe that's why I don't know about it, because I don't need to know
Or
about
like
it for you.
Yeah.
when
You're like working
everybody was all of a
UPS.
sudden
Yeah.
a fucking virologist during COVID.
Yeah, niggas talk about diseases
Like
and shit, nigga.
here's how it goes. If I had a microscope for you and a sample of COVID, if you can't tell me what the fuck we're looking at under the microscope, you are not qualified to have this conversation, gang.
Facts. That's real.
That's just facts.
That's real.
Yeah.
Anything you know, your opinion was handed to you from something that somebody else told you because
Exactly.
if you had the bacteria or the virus and a microscope, gang, you ain't doing shit.
And you don't know
What
it.
the fuck are we talking about?
It's with everything, and niggas be listening to these niggas. It's crazy for real.
Everyone's
Which
trying to
is
be an
fucking
influencer,
crazy for real.
dude.
That's
For
really what it
real.
is for real, because then that ain't, you can get money off it, so niggas try to do that shit.
So then they're like, listen, this is how I feel. Maybe if I heard it from somebody
All
else,
sorts
this
of
is
things.
how I feel.
'Cause
Because I'm
Bailey-
going to tell you how you should feel.
Because Bailey, remember the other day we was talking about something, and you was showing me something. I was like, who the fuck is this bitch? It was,
Something. Looking at
it was
something.
some video of some girl doing something. Like, who the fuck is this girl for real? And then I was like, yo, because like a lot of times, like I didn't met people off the internet before. Like I didn't follow you and knew your profile and shit. And then I meet you in real life, and I'll be like, this motherfucker loud for real.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Nothing
dweeb,
like
for
that.
sure.
So like, I mean, I didn't been through that sort, so I know that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. I feel
Like I saw it before my eyes. Like what motherfuckers have said on the that don't be shit. How they look don't be shit.
Yeah.
that Instagram make you feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, why am I like the thing is like, oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like I would never, I would meet people and be like, I would never hang out with this person in real life.
Yeah.
So if I would never hang out with you in real life, I don't give a fuck what you got to say on the internet either.
I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, like if playing in bands and meeting so many of my heroes at shows over the years like wasn't a thing, and like sharing green rooms with like people that I'd idolize, if it taught me anything, it's that like, bro, people are just
playing a role.
No, 175%.
Playing the role.
Do you know how many niggas look like they got money on the internet?
Literally that part, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at all of that shit. Like, well, motherfucker, I be laughing at motherfuckers going, like, in their relationship drama on the internet and shit. But I'm like, why am I even looking at this? Because, like, I wouldn't even hang
taking
out.
a picture leaning against somebody else's car.
Yeah, and I would be like,
crazy.
I'm
That's
fucking
nuts.
dead.
That's wild.
Crazy.
that's my new shit. Like, that's my new shit. I had before I give a fuck about what you do on the internet, I gotta beat you for real, low key.
I feel you, dude. But that's the first thing that people look at, though. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, this person. Oh, do they have Instagram so I can see? Like, that
And
is
just
the
be
first way that people be trying to quote unquote research or feel it out is like your internet presence. Then they'll meet you, and then like I guess you can make the decision.
And they'll just be like convinced that that's the real you.
Yeah, for sure.
Motherfuckers be on. Motherfuckers be thinking they on reality shows and shit.
That's why we always say, you guys, it's so easy to be yourself.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to be somebody else. Like, just be yourself, man.
Ain't been through no casting or nothing. Like, it's a reason. It's a reason the reality shows funny as hell. They pick these niggas because they funny as hell. You not that.
I'm fucking dead. Oh my god.
It was like me on Cheaters and shit. That was not a real story.
Yeah, that shit is hilarious.
Yeah,
dude.
that shit was fire though. Run that back, anybody who ain't seen it yet.
Nah, dead ass.
Nathan Dinkins, Cheaters.
I couldn't remember the last name. I was literally trying to look for it.
And he hit him with the boom boom too. Boom, boom, boom. Pieced him up real quick too.
Buddy's ass
I'm
came
definitely
through with the
fighting if
fit
I'm on their
for
shit.
real.
I'm like, I don't want to do it if I can't fight.
Oh my gosh. That's
I'm about
hilarious,
to box in
dude.
the Sade hat. Let's get it.
Nah, for real. That shit was
I miss
very
it.
sick. Oh, you didn't lose it that night, did you?
Not that
But
night.
it's immortalized in the video. The world
It is.
knows.
It is. The world does know. You're hearing it first.
You're hearing it.
What else we got, man?
Shit. They talking about they finna take our jobs, man. They finna start making AI podcast episodes and shit. I listen to one
my
too. It's
God.
actually crazy because it sounds like real people talking, but it's not.
But like,
They're
am
not-
I
they're
just
not gonna
like
take our
slow?
job.
Am I slow? Like, how does that work? Because
Okay, so like they already have.
Because once you do the AI just for the voice, but not necessarily what is being said,
But like you do that now, we do that for what's being said. Like I even on Chat GPT shit, they say anything. They spell out what you like, and they say it. So now they just got a motherfucker reading it.
what the fuck?
They better not be funnier than
So like it will
No,
analyze.
deadass on me. The fuck?
So what?
I mean,
what it
we
would,
definitely have enough content to create a voice profile from everyone on this podcast. Voice for real.
Cut this part out. No, I'm just kidding.
no, but
Yeah,
real.
back to
The
our-
bots are listening.
Back to our AI conversation.
gonna start
Everyone
my
turn
own
off their
face
phones
value.
off.
Hey, back to our AI conversation. We all got to come up with a safe word off of away from all our devices,
Oh, yeah.
so that if anybody
Off
calls
GP.
trying to act like we've been kidnapped, we know that it's not the real.
Oh
us.
God, yeah, we was talking about that. Yeah,
Tabernacle.
Y'all laugh, but this shit's happening right now. They've been calling
Not amen,
parents
but
with their teenage daughters like, "Help me, Dad."
No,
yeah,
for
y'all
real.
hear that? Y'all hear that? Make sure everybody know that shit. Like everybody got to have shit. Have a
They've been
safe
calling
word.
people's parents and like have the voice of their teenage
Yeah,
daughter on there,
asking
like,
for
"Dad,
ransom
they've got
and
me.
shit,
Like
yeah.
they're gonna hurt me."
But
like,
why?
to
Get
extort
some
people
There's
for
some
money.
ransom. Yeah. But it's
And
like,
then
that's so crazy.
You remember the first episode of Black Mirror when they got homie to fuck the pig? It's kind of like,
Whoa,
Yeah.
I never saw that.
Yeah,
God
that was the
damn.
first one for real.
I
Yeah,
feel
they
like
came
I
out the
remember
gate
this, but I
swinging
can't
for
really
Damn, right
remember
out the
this one.
gate.
It's so much shit. They need to bring that shit back, yo.
They
Black
are.
Mirror.
coming
June.
Oh, it's coming back in June.
June.
Woo! Yeah, I'll fuck with.
They
Black
definitely
Mirror
had to
for
wait
real.
a while, obviously, to write this shit because I love shit like this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, cause that shit take a while to write for real. What's crazy is like first season of Black Mirror, a lot of that shit already actually happening for real, which is crazy for real.
Yeah,
like we was
it's-
talking about them putting like your consciousness in a file, or whatever, and like you could talk to a motherfucker once they gone and shit. They had that on the first season of Black Mirror. I think it was the first season they had that on.
yeah, it's definitely giving a new age, like Twilight,
Twilight
Zone.
Zone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well, like,
or the
and it's
Outer
all-
Limits.
and it's
for
all
real.
tech. It's supposed to be like all tech shit for real.
Well, Black Mirror is a reference to your phone.
Yeah, to
screen.
your phone screen.
Ah.
But
I was today years old. What the fuck? I was like, that shit sound cool.
it's your phone screen. The Black Mirror.
Whoa, yeah, mind
Sounds like
fucking blown.
Sounds like a cool band name, isn't it?
Right, exactly. I was like, these two words sound cool together. They were like, name it that. Not
But
that
it
it was
is-
my
it
phone.
is
Yeah, yo, me too. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm actually really
It
blown
is all
away.
tech shit. It's like tech horror shit.
Yeah,
Every
Oh my
episode
gosh.
is about some tech
for
shit.
the most part, yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, they gotta bring that shit back, yo. You see, they bringing the Burr back.
The what?
The Burr.
What? Yeah, of course, Perry's not pronouncing it the right fucking way.
The Bear.
Yeah, now you said it right.
Right.
The burr. I didn't watch that shit. I don't know. Okay, I really love Shameless.
Chicago.
I really love Shameless.
Yeah,
you
where
brought
it's
that
from,
into
bro.
my world. I fucking loved Lips' weird looking ass, and I get he's on that, and I definitely thought that I was gonna watch it, but like the way I just don't care.
No,
Man,
watch that shit.
I
That
gotta,
shit was
say, I
decent.
gotta say
Agreed.
something since you brought up Shameless. How come every Showtime show is great for 4 seasons and then terrible?
Yeah,
Shameless
dead
got
ass.
loud. I used to love
Like,
Shameless.
This is
Yeah.
why I don't
Weeds-
watch shows.
Weeds, Shameless.
Wait, I
Weeds
feel like
was fire.
Weeds was fire all the way through. Was
It
it
had
not?
its low points.
As soon as she
It had
started
not all
dating
the
the,
way through.
fucking cartel head, it was loud and unbelievable and stupid as fuck.
I thought it was stupid when she got when
Dexter.
she was in the
Dexter, they
halfway
completely
house.
fucking ruined Dexter after 4
I
seasons.
never-
I never watched Dexter.
Yeah.
Hey, the shot still good. The shot trucking. I fuck with the shot.
But see, me and Evan even fell off that shit. I don't know. I don't want to be.
I gotta catch back
I
up.
can't
too.
like all the way lock
Better
in.
watch
like,
out. Shit's
for
about
like
to get loud.
multiple episodes.
But that's what we were talking about the last time. Perry literally called P Valley Pussy Valley. He just called it that.
That's what it's
But
called.
that is what it stands for. But it's
Yeah.
like
What
it
is
is called P Valley. It's not like we all know what it is. But Perry was just like, "Oh yeah, on Pussy Valley." I was like, "Whoa, wait a second, hold up." But I just don't want to be witness. Like that's why I can't do shows. I don't want to be witness to the when you corn out. Like I don't want to.
Forgot you said that.
When all the writers start not like understanding that they need to like come up with new content, bring somebody else into the boardroom.
Or like you got to stay in reality a little bit. Like, yeah, it's a show, so you can like get like obscure concepts off, but like when it becomes so fucking unbelievable, it's
Exactly.
I don't know. It just doesn't.
No,
do
it's some
anymore.
shows that like, but like, I don't. If it get loud, I just stop watching it.
Same.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
Like,
gonna waste my time. I love being
No, because that-
dedicated.
Cause I mean, but it's some shows that don't do that. You know
I
what I'm
can't
saying?
struggle through a whole bad season. That's crazy.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Maybe
no.
back in the day, I don't know. I used to love
Yeah.
Nip Tuck. If you talking about
You're
a show that I
tripping.
watched,
Nip Tuck was fire. I fucked
Nip
with
Nip
all
Tuck
the
was
Nip
fire
Tuck.
as fuck. But they definitely had
Was
like
it?
one trash ass season. Like the whole season was trash, and
See,
you
Game
could
of
tell that they
Thrones
were
went crazy.
Yeah.
grabbing for straws at that point.
Niggas
Like,
don't give Nip Tuck enough credit for
They
real.
really don't.
That
dude.
shit was fire.
That shit was
yo.
fucking crazy.
Damn,
I mean,
didn't
one of
see
the
that.
best shows
I was
I've
unaware.
probably ever seen is 6 Feet Under.
So I saw
I
a
never
little bit
watched
of
that
that.
good.
I saw a little bit of that.
I never watched that for real.
Yeah, that was before I had all of the, I ain't had cable and shit. That was
Yeah.
before all the streaming
Yeah, I was
shit.
burning DVDs and shit. For
Yeah, I had roommates that had that shit on like the big collection DVD. Like
Yeah,
thing.
yo, niggas had a big collection DVDs
Hell yeah.
for real. I used
The
to have
big
those bitches.
box cut.
At the crib that I had with Evan, we had a whole like rotating rack of like bootleg DVDs that I made.
I'm
for
fucking
real.
dead.
Y'all just at the barbershop copping mad movies.
No, like I was burning them bitches. I was downloading and burning that shit. It was
Oh,
wild.
true. You were doing all the pirating shit. Let's cut this
That's
part
the
out
thing.
too. Isn't that warning that's the FBI, the FBI image
Nah,
comes
yeah,
out?
one
Imagine
time-
getting arrested for that. That's
5
crazy.
years
Hey, my
later.
sister knew I was on that shit, so one time she hit me on one of them prank phone call shits.
Stop.
And it was like the FBI.
Good for her.
listing all the charges. And they were like, please explain.
Hello, Jimmy. This is the
yourself. And the
FBI.
I got one of them letters from
This is the
I got one of them
FBI.
letters for downloading music.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I got one of those for real. They was
Oh my
like, we know
gosh.
you downloading hella
Use a
music.
VPN,
This when I was
y'all.
in kid. That's when I was
Oh,
a
for
kid
real?
for real. Yeah, they definitely hit my house. With
I would have
that
been
letter.
so scared I would have changed my emails and shit.
Nah, but it go by your IP.
Like, oh, no.
It's by your IP.
I want to know
address.
how long that bid is. Like,
No, for real.
You just get fined a hell of
yeah,
money
it's a
for it.
fine. I remember seeing that.
Do you
shit.
remember
oh, it's like, yeah, it's like 20
Hey,
bands.
you remember
granddad.
the fucking commercials? Like, you wouldn't steal a car.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm
Like,
talking
no,
about.
I wouldn't, but I would make
Yeah, if I
a
knew I
carbon copy of a car and not steal it from the original maker and then have it.
That's the
anyway.
stupidest shit in the world.
I would
like-
do that. That
or,
seems like a
or
victim
if
of
I
crime.
knew, I wouldn't.
They're
get
like
caught.
pirating
Yeah.
is a crime.
Yeah.
I would do a lot of things if I knew
Bro,
I
I'm
wouldn't.
still
get caught.
downloading Meet the Fockers. Get off me.
Like if it don't cost me nothing to clone your car, all I need is your permission, and you say no, like you're a bitch for real.
I'm fucking dead.
God damn.
Yeah,
Clone your car, gang. What the fuck?
I used to do. Yeah, I used to be downloading hella shit. Like once I got the high speed internet, it was over with. Like I said,
for real.
movies, everything.
All
You know
the
what I'm
music and
saying?
shit. I definitely going through all of that because when we first started having like LimeWire and shit like that, on some like being nervous. I don't know, because I was like, damn, isn't this the shit that they're always talking about? Like there was one too called it was literally called Pirates Bay.
Oh yeah.
Torrance.
Yeah,
Torrance.
literally all of that. But when I would do that, like I used to be so nervous. Like, damn, they're gonna be able to find me and they're gonna like come and like drop like a fine notice like in the mailbox or some shit. My parents come to me, what is this?
With the
like
red
when you buy the pay-per-view shit, they're like, look, I saw you bought this movie.
Nah, fuck that.
I see you downloading all that music.
Man, fuck that shit.
Kid,
like I said, I would because like songs would take like 20 minutes to download. I line it up and then go to school. You know what I'm saying? Come back, all my shit be done for real. But
feeding for 6 hours.
No, but I still fuck with the torrents for real. I used to fuck with on my new computer. I haven't been fucking with them for real, because you know they really fucked it up for real with like programs and shit. Because that's how you like crack Logic and like you crack, you know what I'm saying, plugins and shit, auto tune and motherfucking all my master and shit. But they fucked it up with this subscription model shit.
That's why they switched.
That's why they switched it to that.
Because like your shit won't be the one, right? Like the crack.
The way that a perpetual license works is the software has basically a signature that's stored locally on your computer. So the software goes, "Am I official? Let me check my validation file that's on my hard drive," and then it's like, "Okay, I'm good to go." But with the subscription model, you're signed in via internet connection typically. So every time you launch the plugin, it processes the validation on the cloud.
You know what I'm saying? So
you have to either simulate the cloud or stop connectivity to the app, because the typical way is like exploiting a trial period.
Yeah.
So you download a trial version of an app and then you patch it to where it.
And then,
stop not us telling people how to crack this.
No, I'm
shit,
saying, and then you think about it like this.
Come with
face value
and you think about it, and you think about it like this is like before they would
rob the internet.
Listen, they would drop the shit.
I got you.
By any means necessary.
I really got you.
But listen, for real, listen. That's why streaming and all of that shit became a thing, because it used to be like, oh, you got the file, you can do it, do whatever you want to do. You can download it on your computer, you can do whatever you want to do. That's why everything now you got to log in. Like same thing with like movies and shit. Like you just have to download the movie file and then you can watch that shit. But now they done switched it so that like, oh, you gotta have this service and you could just stream it for real. Because what they figuring it is like, oh, like nigga gonna steal Photoshop. Any way we do it, niggas gonna steal Photoshop. So now we just gonna make it so that you gotta log in to open this shit. And when you don't pay it, it's gonna cut off. Instead of paying $200-$300 for the people that actually paid it, everybody just pay $50 a month now. And you could get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, dude. But yeah, the AI porn is also insane. This AI shit has to be stopped.
BET Uncut, let's go.
I never saw that shit before. Jimmy said it's been around for a long time, but this week, a
long time.
Yeah, but like what they doing now
is like a.
Yeah, so what they doing? They making deep fake pornos now on like the other girls. Like, so they take you a celebrity, so they take your face and transpose it.
That's insane.
Oh, then you like, damn, that's shorty. And look dead ass like
you have to think about how easy
it's so easy because like
think about Snapchat filters. That's you're deep faking a cat onto your face.
Yeah,
it's what it's doing is AI going, okay, there's your eyes and your mouth. I map these things to those spots. It's like very, very fucking simple.
Jimmy was like, yeah, they been doing that. He brought me back. He was like, yeah, just like on that Kendrick video. I'm like, yeah, they have been doing that shit. You said they did that shit on the Crow
video.
They did that shit on the Crow for Buddy's ass after he died.
I remember even hearing about that.
The title is like Madonna gets railed by 2 black stallions.
I'm fucking dead.
It's dead ass Madonna face.
Dead.
You can pick. You want old Madonna, young Madonna? Which Madonna you want?
Which Madonna do you want?
That's crazy.
Yo, what year?
That's crazy. They doing that shit now, yo. But like low key, but like Jimmy was like, yeah, they been doing that. When you said that, I started thinking about, I was like, the porno industry always dictate the tech, where the tech is going for real.
Definitely the medium.
Yeah, like that's what
did you know this? Baby?
I did not. You see my eyes. I'm like,
porn dictates the medium that is the standard for so when the VHS to DVD transition happened, the porn industry made that happen.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Did they ever do Laserdisc with porn?
Probably. Yo, the big joy.
Think about this, Bailey Hill.
Yo, if you got to pull out a 12-inch disc to fucking jerk off. Like you gotta look
And have the crazy system.
Bailey, check it out. Check it out. Online shopping, credit card processing online, porn.
Yeah.
That's where it came
Wait,
from.
I saw that movie. Wait, we
Hey,
saw
shout
that.
out to Pornhub for saving the bees.
We definitely saw that one movie. Damn, that's fucking crazy.
Pornhub has done more for the bees than the U.S. government, gang.
Wow,
Stop.
that shit is insane. Wow. Shout out to America. No, just kidding. What do you got in sports, Perry? Anything?
Shit. We ain't talked about sports since LeBron got swept, right, Jimmy?
What?
We ain't talked about it since LeBron got swept, right?
Has LeBron made a statement? Because listen, everybody
What's there
who's
to
really
say?
watching
They
the
got
playoffs.
outplayed.
It ain't
I
nothing
thought
to say.
he had to, not had to make a statement, but I was asking Perry if
he
he
was
was
a
like
press
Oh, you're
conference.
required.
talking to the press.
You got to talk to the press, yeah.
Did he talk to them?
I'm sure he did.
Because you know they're
he
gonna be
did.
like, oh my gosh, well, how do
No,
you
yeah, he
feel
did, 'cause he
about
was
like
talking-
losing it all?
They were asking the more concern
Rubbing it in his
was
face.
about if he was going to retire.
Yeah,
was
did he
talking
say
about that.
yes?
He said he don't know yet. He said
I thought he wants to play with.
they said he want to play with his
Yeah.
son, but like he said that is not. He was like,
He's
I might
clearly
be thinking-
tired, bro.
Yeah, he was like, I'm thinking about it. He just said he was thinking about it for real. That's
He
like, I don't
definitely
think
was
too
like,
much.
yeah.
But LeBron
I mean,
ain't gonna
the
say too
thing-
much.
the
I'm just
thing
thinking
to
about
me-
it. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, no, maybe so.
Like the thing with like, it's a fucking team game, you know. One
Yep.
guy can only do so much for the entire
I've been
team.
seeing
Yeah,
that shit.
they
Perry.
were-
And them Nuggets are just not missing, bro.
They too deep.
They're
for
chasing
real.
a dream.
They
They're
too
chasing a
deep.
dream, and they can taste that shit.
They was beating they ass the entire series. I was like, good
Yeah,
lord,
it
this
was
nigga
crazy.
Jokic is fucking crazy, bro.
crazy.
I never
No, but
seen.
they set a world record in every single game of the playoffs.
Yeah,
That's
it was-
insane.
Every single game, someone would end up breaking at least one record.
Have they won a championship?
Nah, they ain't never
Never.
even been.
Oh, okay.
They said if we finna do it, we
They've
finna do
already
it
made
right.
history by winning.
Yeah, yo.
Facts.
Fucking look, the nigga Jokic, like I watch a lot of basketball. This nigga is putting up numbers I'd never seen before. Like I watched the Heat game and it'd be like Jimmy had like 35 and motherfucking 7 assists and like
Yeah.
4 blocks or some shit like that, 10 rebounds. The nigga Jokic in the third quarter had a triple-double. The nigga ended the game. The nigga had like 45 points, 20
Are you
some
talking about the
rebounds.
game when he was just like, fucking, I'm going to turn up and then just started hitting crazy threes?
Bro, no, bro, the nigga Jokic had 40 some points, 20 some rebounds, 15 assists,
God
5
damn.
blocks. I'm like, what the
That's
fuck?
like that man playing the game by himself
Yo,
for
it's
real,
crazy.
bro. Like, goddamn.
No,
Like
Every-
playing 2K
the
on
whole-
super
no,
easy.
The whole Nuggets team,
Dead
the whole
ass.
Nuggets team was on that mode though. Every
Yeah.
one of them, like they were working great
And
as a team, but they were also like individually all so in their fucking bag that it was
Bruh,
like
I've been
nobody's gonna be able to do anything with this.
Week one of the playoffs, I said I don't see nobody beating the Nuggets for real. Jamal
I didn't know
Murray,
what you were talking about. Then I seen that shit.
the nigga Jamal Murray. So not only do they have Jokic putting up crazy numbers, the nigga Jamal Murray is a beast, yo. He a
real.
scoring beast. He going crazy.
Even though he looks like Ernie from
Oh, yeah, he
Sesame
looked
Street.
like some sort of a he looked like some sort of a Jim Henson creation.
Oh my gosh, it's definitely giving like when they were trying to be inclusive with all the things. It's giving like the
Muppet.
black puppet. Like they were just like, oh yeah, we need to have a guy like that. It looked like him.
They said he looked like. They
If
said
y'all
he
know what
looked
the
like
puzzle
a-
place is, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But
They said he also looked like Wolverine, Black
oh
Wolverine.
my god, yeah.
They're funny as fuck for that.
But
a
that
black
nigga,
Hugh Jackman.
that
like,
nigga
chill.
is so fucking nice, bro. I went back. I was listening to a old podcast that me and Kurt did from 2
Oh,
years
yeah,
ago.
yeah, listen to it, yeah.
It was from 2 years ago. And like I immediately came on the podcast. I was like, that nigga Jamal Murray, nice as hell. Like I don't care what nobody say. That nigga like that's
Archives.
That's who you was talking about. That just started hitting hella threes in the game. Jamal Murray
No,
went.
there was game 3 though. Jokic started hitting crazy threes.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was like having a down game, and then all of a sudden, when they were getting pressed in like the fourth quarter, he just turned up and started hitting crazy threes.
Bro, I'm like fuck, man. Them niggas
There
ain't
was
doing
nothing he could
Them
have
niggas
done,
ain't
bro.
doing shit.
It
But
ain't even that they didn't play well. Like
yeah, like
they
Devin.
were clearly nervous and taking wild shots, but like they were just being out.
The first two
played.
games, Devin and Duels came through, and and they were like, who winning? I was like, the Nuggets. He was like, the Lakers having a shitty game. Anthony Davis having a shitty game. Nigga, Anthony Davis was balling for real. Everybody on the Lakers was actually balling in the first couple
Not
games.
That they weren't playing, bro. They were just being heinously outplayed.
They were just outplayed. Exactly. They were being outplayed for real.
It was crazy. And then in the third game, I was like,
That's
damn, it kind of seems like they figured out their defense strategy, and like the Lakers figured it out. Like they were up, and then they were not.
No, then Jamal Murray
and then
started
they ended
going
down
crazy.
more than any of the other games. They fucked their goose
yo.
up.
It was bad out there. Them niggas was
Playoffs,
but
baby.
on the other side, the Heat Celtics series kind of getting interesting now. It came out when it first started. Jimmy Butler was beating Nate ass, boy. I'm like, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, we always gotta support Jimmy Butler. Yeah. You feel me? The nigga Jimmy was going crazy, but the Celtics, the last two games, I didn't even get to watch the game last night because of the shit, but they won that game. It's 2-3 now.
Damn, you think it's gonna be Celtics?
I don't know, but like if they was
Nuggets?
to do it, because no team, I don't think any team, I know for sure no team in the NBA has ever come back from 3-0 ever. And I want to say it's damn near. I want to say damn near all the sports. It might have been
They brought
baseball.
it up like every single fucking quarter on the shit there.
I'm pretty sure baseball's the only time somebody's ever come back from 3-0. Who came back from 3-0? I think the Red Sox did first. Did the Cubs? Cubs came back from 3-1. Yeah, Red Sox came back from 3-0. I think they might be the only people in all the sports to ever come back from 3-0 for real.
Damn.
But shit, the Celtics, I was like, they will write the script. They got it. Like, it's gonna be some script writing in this shit. Like, it's at the point where viewership is so important that like they gonna make sure something historic happen every year.
It's a script, but also remember, with every script,
Then
plot twist.
Jokic said, fuck. Yeah, that fucking script, that script that they leaked the script said the Lakers Nuggets was going 7, and I was like, how? After the first 3, I was like, it's over with for real. Yeah. Jokic was like, nah, fuck that script, bro.
Somebody lied.
Cassie and I were both like, you know that.
I'm gonna improv.
Trying to,
No, for real, yeah.
trying to keep that ad.
Yeah, exactly. It's important for real. But also, the last thing I gotta say about sports is in the Heat Celtics series. So we had all seen this video of like one of the referees, one of the officials that game. Jimmy Butler missed the shot. Like he hit a shot like it was a crazy like circus shot he hit, and the referee was like, "No, fuck." And then it came out later.
He
like
was betting on the shit.
No, that this nigga Loki, they done found like a burner Twitter account that's linked to like his like work email or whatever that he must have just made it like forgot about it some shit that he a diehard Celtics fan.
I want to know what these tweets are.
It's all Celtic shit to the days if they brought it up. I put the link.
Wait,
in
he's
the
a
thing.
referee though. Who cares what team he's going for?
He shouldn't be going for no team. He a referee.
Oh, I mean, you're a
Has
person.
to be unbiased.
But I definitely feel on that. But you are still a person. Fuck, that's your job,
don't
dude.
matter.
Like what? As a referee, you're not allowed to like.
It's okay, you can do that, but you definitely not finna referee in the playoffs.
It's a form of like professionalism. You know what I mean? Like,
no, even if
I never
you
even
is,
looked at it like
even
that.
if you is like, you definitely should not be refereeing.
I mean, if you were playing another team and the referee's favorite team was the other team, would you feel safe with him?
But he knows how to referee the game of basketball.
Do you feel that his opinion will be equally unbiased to your team if he's reffing the other team being his favorite team?
I feel like assume a person would get in trouble. So like, yeah, he wouldn't be able to be like completely like, oh, I'm not gonna call that because I like this other team or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, they're people, you know, and especially referees, like, they've seen so much basketball. Like, damn, they really love the game. It's crazy to think about them not having a favorite team. How do you just watch some shit for like 20 years? Oh, but you're not allowed to like a certain team.
Ain't nobody saying that.
Because no one cannot be unbiased.
The only thing,
that's what I'm saying. It's a form of professionalism.
The only thing,
having a profile dedicated to your love of said team, though, might be a little.
Yeah,
that's
like,
hilarious.
Ain't nobody saying that, Bailey. The thing is when that team is playing in the playoffs, you should not be the nigga ref.
Damn,
he's like tweeting like, the Celtics are raw as hell.
You know what I'm saying?
I love them.
They showed his face with Jimmy Butler.
Wicked.
Larry Bird is the GOAT.
You don't want to see the ref that you're playing against the other team in the playoffs, like his ass on his private gram being like,
True.
man, we gonna
His
get him tomorrow. Like,
fucking
damn, I don't
dead.
feel good about the ref saying that they're gonna
So
beat
what's
us
gonna
tomorrow.
happen? He's gonna get fired or he gets fined. And he's like, listen, you gotta unlike your favorite team or else.
He just not finna ref no more
Why
games.
I oughta?
He just not finna ref no more games, hopefully. Well, shit, y'all got anything else?
Oh man.
No, thank you guys again so much for real. Face Value presents Bailey's Party was, I would say, a success. So.
It was definitely a success.
Total success. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you to everyone who helped out. Thank you to our Face Value crew. Best birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, dear.
Make sure y'all call that